Okay, this is the 240 arrow, 240. And this will be the 320 arrow, 320. And this will be one of my standard arrows. What the heck? Another one of my standard arrows. Okay, this is the 240 arrow again. 40 yards. Using my 50-yard pin because it's a lot heavier than my other arrow. I pulled that. This is the 320 arrow, 320, with a 125 grain field point on it. And this is one of my standard arrows. Obviously, the 125 grain field point. Okay, this is the 240 arrow with a 200 grain tip. I'll be using my 60-yard pin at 40 yards and aiming for one of the upper targets. Well, 60-yard pin looks just about right. Okay. This will be the 320 arrow with a 200 grain point. And this will be one of my standard arrows. Trying to remember to use a 40-yard pin this time. Okay, once again, shooting the 240 spine arrow with a 200 grain tip. And now the 320 arrow with a 200 grain tip. and a standard arrow, which of course has a 125 grain tip and uses a different aiming point. Okay, once again, 240 spine arrow, 200 grain tip, 40 yards using my 60-yard pin. Now the 320 spine arrow, 200 grain field tip, 40 yards, using the 60-yard pin. And now using one of my standard arrows, which is, it's Elite 400, so it might be a 400 spine arrow. Victory V-Force 245, actually it says. Okay, once again, 240 spine arrow, 200 grain field tip, 60-yard pin at 40 yards. .320 spine arrow, 200 grain, 60-yard pin, 40 yards. Victory V-Force 245, Elite 400, 45 to 60, V1, spine aligned, 125 grain field point, 40-yard pin at 40 yards. Yeah, I probably pulled that a little bit. Getting okay, one last time. 240 spine arrow, 200 grain tip, 40 yards. .320 spine arrow, 200 grain tip, 40 yards. Standard arrow, 125 grain tip, 40 yards.